Just one major revelation that I was made aware of last night by a good friend from Muncie, a fellow by the name of Jay Greenfield, that revealed a big hidush that was said by one of the great Rishonim, the Baal HaRokeyach, Rabbi Eli Mansour Megermaiza, and Shema Gedolim of the Chida. It says that the Baal HaRokeyach was a student of Rabbi Yehuda Hasid. That's the Sefer Hasidim that we're learning. So it's Rokeyach is his student, and he learned from his rabbi to his rabbi all the way back to Rabbi Shimon Pakuli, which is already the rabbi from the Gemara. And of course, one of the famous students of the Baal HaRokeyach is the Ramban. So he's one of the important Rishonim. So he has a Perush on the Torah. The Perush on the Torah, it's in Parashat Vayechi. And he's on the words that when Yaakov Avinu blessed his children, it says, Vibarech Otam. Simple words. And he blessed them. The word Otam is spelled with a Vav. Although you could spell Otam without a Vav also, and just put a dot on top of the Aleph. But here it's spelled with a Vav. The Baal HaRokeyach sees something significant in that Vav. And he writes, Kol ha-berachot al tenai, im bechukotai telechu. Any beracha that the Torah promises a person is always conditional. Im bechukotai telechu. That's a built-in condition to any good blessing that God promises. It depends if you fulfill the mitzvot. In bechukotai telechu, then you get what it says. And in bechukotai lo telechu, then you're not going to get it. It's all stipulative. Aval, however, he says, there are 6 berachot in the Torah that are unconditional. Enam ba'im al tenai. You don't have to deserve these berachot. And these 6 berachot are the 6 berachot of Birkat Kohanim. Yebrechecha, וישמרך, יאר, ויחונך, יסע, and שלום. And he says that's the extra vav that's written in Vibarech Otam, that the vav is 6. It's 6 berachot, it's unconditional. Now here we see what Birkat Kohanim is now on a totally different level. That when a person stands in front of the Kohanim, they're not looking at his record, and they're not looking at his score, and they're not looking at his merits, and they're not looking at his avirot. You don't need to earn Birkat Kohanim. Birkat Kohanim is such a blessing from God that it is not stipulative and it is unconditional. Add that to the list of reasons why we should take this Birkat Kohanim, when the Kohanim are blessing us from God, so seriously. It's a blessing that you don't have to say, well, do I deserve it or not? According to the Rokeyach, you don't have to deserve it. The second thing that I learned from this Hidush is, and all this is hinted in an extra Vav of the word Otam, to show you the Rishonim, without a doubt, Hadruach HaKodesh. Because how can you see from a Vav of Vibarech Otam that these 6 berachot are unconditional? So I think it's a great revelation. It's kedai to make a celebration. Today's Rosh Chodesh anyway, so we're going to celebrate. That's why I wanted to say it on a happy day anyway. It calls for a celebration to hear such a hidush. To know that, thank God, in our tradition we make the Birkat Kohanim every day. And therefore, why would we want to give up the greatest beracha that a Kadosh Baruch Hu gives us?
מרן אין סימן קכ"ח, כהן שנשא כפיו ואחר כך הלך לבית הכנסת אחר ומצא ציבור שלו הגיעו לברכת כהנים, יכול לשאת כפיו פעם אחרת. כהן that made כהנים already, but he went to a different synagogue and he saw they're up to כהנים, so he's allowed to make it again. משנה ברורה, דלקה בל תוסיף בעשיית המצווה שתי פעמים. There's no problem, you can do the mitzvah many times. There's no בל תוסיף. בכל מקום חיובה עליך עליו. But there's no obligation to do it. כיוון שכיוון נעשה כפה ביום זה. He made ברכת כהנים that given day. So he's not obligated to go up again. But he can. ועיין לעיין במשנה ברורה, להפגע דאינו מחויב לישא כפיו כמה פעמים ביום אחד, even though he's not obligated to make ברכת כהנים more than once a day, בכל מקום, כל פעם שנושא כפיו, הוא מברך, אשר קדשנו במצוותיו, אשר קדשנו בקדושתו של אהרון, וציוונו. He makes the ברכת. The question would be, if let's say he's in the minyan, he came late, and they're making Birkat Kohanim, and it's a choice between Birkat Kohanim or making Zman Tefillah. The Zman is almost over. What does he opt for? Does he opt for the Kohanim, or does he opt to catch Zman Tefillah? So Maran writes in Chavtet, Kohen shelo etpalel adayin, umatza sibur mitpalelim, nose kapav, ve'en tefillah me'akabato. That's a simple case, where Kohen didn't pray yet. Time he came to shul, he's going to pray in the second minyan. The first minyan is making Birkat Kohanim. He goes and makes Kohanim. Not praying doesn't stop him from making Kohanim. Let him make Birkat Torah, so he can say the Pesukim, so he can go up, make Birkat Kohanim, and pray in the second minyan. However, Vim ro'eh, Mishnah Berurah, שכשיעלה לדוכן, יעבור זמן תפילה. Then already he should go outside. Don't go make Kohanim. Go in the corner, go outside in the hallway, and make the Amidah immediately. However, let's say they invited him, Kohanim Mechavod, and he started to walk up. And all of a sudden he looks at his clock, they tell him, oh, you have 1 minute left for Amidah. Now what does he do? Does he make Kohanim? Or does he go pray? Mishnah Berurah, אבל אם המלא קודם רצה עלה, צריך לעלות. He has to go up. ואם לא יעלה עובר בעשה דאורייתא. Once already they invite him up, he has to go up. It's a mitzvah deoraita. Tefillah is only the Rabbanan. So therefore, let the Asef Kohanim deoraita push away the Asef Tefillah. But let's say, similar story happened with Kiryat Shema. He gets to the Kshul, he didn't say Shema yet, he's a Kohen. Let him go in the hallway, say Shema, doesn't have to do Kohanim. It's about Shema, this is Oved, he's going to miss the time. But let's say they invited him. Chavod. Now he's got to go up. But Kiryat Shema is also deoraita. So Mishnah Berurah says, let him just say the pasuk Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, at least to get the first pasuk in, and then let him make the Kohanim. So he says, Imamar le, או אמרו לו, קודם נצא עלה, יקרא פסוק ראשון, ויעלה ויישא כפיו. So you see, over here, how important the mitzvah of Birkat Kohanim is. Even Doche, the Tefillah B'zmanav, he was invited up, and even the Kiryat Shema, if he was invited up, they're just letting him say the first pasuk, and then he should make the Birkat Kohanim.